Now, we met with a focus group of students to work on communication skills and to teach how to get what you want. Now, one student, Albert, claims because he didn't cave to peer pressure, his friends tried to cancel him. Now, Albert, what do you mean by that?
Well, this was back in 2020, and this is the height of the BLM, all the riots. But that's also the time that people started going on Instagram and posting pictures of a black box. You can post anything online. Oh, I support this cause, I do this, I do that. But what have you actually done for the cause besides post about it, right? I did not post a black box. And all of my coworkers who were my friends, right? They all decided to sign a petition overnight, trying to get me fired from my personal training job at the university. All those people shared my account. There was one girl who made a highlight reel on Instagram saying, biggest racists. Number one, I'm not a racist. That's for people to decide on their own. But she had that and she started sharing my account with a bunch of people, and I calculated that my profile was shared with at least 40,000 people. That was 1 week of my life. That was absolute hell. I didn't know who I could trust anymore. I actually feared for my safety. And I went to the police, I went to the NYPD at the time, because I'm from New York. They laughed at how far some people would actually go to ruin someone's life for pretty much no reason at all.
How do y'all feel about that? I mean, this is what I've been talking about, the risk-reward ratio. And he didn't put something out there to be judged. His was a lack of action. For all they know, he could have lost his Wi-Fi. He could have had the flu. He could have had a death in the family. They don't know. In the back.
I think most people who just jump on the bandwagon don't formulate their own opinion, and that's it. But people feel comfortable being a part of a group, so even if they don't fully get what the group is about, or if they only kind of agree with a certain portion, they feel that that's just enough to feel justified in telling someone else that they're wrong. But nobody's right and nobody's wrong at the end of the day.
I think they're cowards and bullies. I mean, somebody that does that, I think they're cowards and bullies. So I do think somebody's wrong. I think when you do that, you don't know the person, you don't know the facts. I think you hide behind your keyboard and you're a coward and a bully. Would they say that to him in the elevator? Yes, sir.
I think it's really simple. It's just to treat others how you want to be treated, whether it's online or in person. I think it's awful what happened to you. If you go out into the world and you just spread kindness, you'll receive kindness in return, at least hopefully.
Okay, but we've got politicians right now that are spreading hate and spreading division every single day on both sides. I know you all want to focus on one individual. You all know who that individual is. He's the number one person. But why is no one standing up and saying enough? And by the way, capital ENOUGH with an exclamation point. See, my issue is not, I know they all know what the right thing to do is. The question is, are they willing to stand up and be heard when it's a little bit difficult? And that's what I'm trying to figure out through all my research now, how to get people to actually speak up who are even on the side of the critics, who are willing to say what you're saying is not just wrong, but it's hurtful, it's inhumane, and stop doing it. And I'm trying desperately, and I am failing, Dr. Phil, I'm failing to teach that there is no room for hate anywhere in America.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.